My name is Mary Caroline, and I'm a folk artist from Yellowknife, Northwest Territories. In December 2014, I found out I would be performing at Folk Alliance International in Kansas City. This is a huge deal for me as an artist, and it was really exciting. But by the time January rolled around, I was getting ready to release an album, and I just did not have enough money to make the trip happen. So I decided to do a Kickstarter campaign, and it evolved into doing a documentary. So this is my film about trying to pursue my dream, make it to Kansas City, and just the experience of being an independent folk artist in Canada. So I just got an email from Kickstarter saying everything's ready to go, so I'm putting it live. The Kickstarter campaign's been up for 2 days. I have $90 raised so far, which is amazing. I need 1,000, so hopefully things pick up a little bit. When I found out I was going to be showcasing at Folk Alliance, I was really excited, and it was just a great sense of accomplishment. I worked really hard on a new album over the course of the last year, and just to know that I had been accepted to do an official showcase by a jury, it just made me feel really great about the work I had done on my new album. Got an email. I think it might be my last donor on Kickstarter. Oh, Travis Mercury, $20. Travis, you're the winner who put me over, so thank you so much. Oh, I'm so happy. I don't even know what else to say. So I raised $1,000 on Kickstarter. Still have a day and a half to have it sit there. Maybe I'll make more. I'll definitely let you know the final tally, but I'm so happy, and thank you everyone who donated. This is really great. It's like this is the greatest thing. Make it home for daybreak. Time for the babies to eat their cake. Once I released my new album, the album's called Life on Earth, I headed west to Saskatchewan. My friends and fellow folk musicians Megan Nash and Tyler Gilbert were also headed to Kansas City. Start the machines and wipe off the snow. Say goodbye. It's time to go.
Kind of looks pretty on the windshield now at this point.
I played some shows along the way, but money was getting pretty tight by the time I got out there.
Golden chain.
My name is Megan Nash, and I live in the country around Gravelburg area, Almer, Saskatchewan. I started to make music when I was 17. Well, I started playing music a little bit when I was 13, mainly AC/DC riffs in my parents' basement.
I cannot find any cheap bed and breakfasts in Sioux Falls, so I think we should stay in a motel.
I'm so excited I got the Creative Saskatchewan funding, but I'm so confused by this whole process though too. It is 50%, and
I
know that I've already spent money on the registration fee. I'm going to spend money on the hotels, and there is going to be fuel costs. But it's I want to try to be as cheap as possible.
And I have factor funding that I need receipts for. So if we're splitting everything, it's going to be really crazy.
I know.
Because Tyler's going to be there too. And he needs receipts. I feel confused.
My name is Tyler Gilbert. I'm from Regina, Saskatchewan. Picked up the guitar between grade 7 and 8. And then I had this little crappy recorder, and started making demos, made a whole bunch of those. And then I made my first professionally sounding EP in 2008, and then just progressed from there.
You guys, if the two of you wanted to split the way down, and I already have the room for Tuesday booked, then on the way back we'll get everything, like gas and hotels. I might even have money in the budget left for food.
So do you want me to pay for the fuel on the way down?
Well, if you want.
Well, does that work, or is that too much?
If you want to do more of the fuel, and I'll do the hotels. You want to do that way.
Because I forgot the budget for hotels.
I thought that because you're like, I said that.
See that I am fool in love. I am, yeah, fool in love. I am, baby, yeah, to the fool in love. Let me tell you a story about a fool. She walk around all over the town, just looking for the one true love. There she is at the end of the bar, singing from the skies above. You walk right in, sit right down low. My name is so and so, 'cause he's so, and she knows it.
Tyler was a great driver. We had 3 days on the road, and so it was really nice. Oh my gosh, it was so nice for me to not actually be driving for a little while, because I drove all the way from Yellowknife to Toronto to release my album, and then from Toronto out to Saskatchewan to meet up with everyone. So it's been really nice to be in the passenger seat, and I feel like the highway we were on was a little bit boring. It felt, we were all so excited to come to the United States, and we crossed the border, and then for about 2 days it just kind of felt like we were still in Saskatchewan.
We're here. Oh my God. We're from Canada.
Oh my gosh! This is just like this whole minivan thing's a lot different than dog sled. We don't know how to drive it.
And it's Tuesday, the conference starts tomorrow, and I'm supposed to be getting all this grant money to pay for hotels and gas and all the rest of it, and I thought I'd have it by Friday when we left, and I still don't have it, so it's a little stressful. I have no money, like none. My bank account's empty, and I have to pay for hotels, and I'm in the States, and this is like kind of as insane as it always is being a musician too. Wouldn't you say, Megan? Or do you never let it get as bad as I have let it go?
I got vitamins!
Do I have to pay for it?
No, out of the gracious of my heart, I have
Thank you.
to.
Well, I don't have an overdose.
No, you're supposed to have 2 a day.
Oh, okay. Oh, at the same time. I'll save the other
No,
one
no,
for
save
later.
one. Save one. But when God closes the door, a friend gives you 2 chewable vitamins.
Is that what it says on the back?
It's the old adage. No.
Like,
What I hope to accomplish at Folk Alliance International is make some friends.
I'd like to get in touch with some record labels that are attending the event. I would also love a booking agent. I've been looking for a booking agent for quite a while.
maybe get booked on a festival or in a venue that's here as a buyer. That's always, I think, on the mind of showcasing artists.
We made it to Kansas!
I think there's over 3,000 people here, either presenting their music or buyers, like festivals and venues looking for musicians.
My name is Paul Barker, and I host the First Timers Orientation Session at the International Folk Alliance Conference. First Timers should remember that it's important that they focus on who they approach. Many of them think all I need to do is get showcases to be successful. What's important is getting someone to come to your showcases. Always be on. Be positive. When you step out of that room, that's the time to be positive. Hillary always says, if you need to go in your room and take off your big girl panties and cry, go there and do that. But don't do it Don't do it in the hallway. Don't get in an elevator and gossip. Don't bitch and moan about something. Because very likely the person riding in the elevator with you is married to the person that is responsible for that, you know? And that's what you should think about too. What's the longest way I can possibly go to get somewhere? Because I'm going to run into people and say hello, because you're going to build these relationships and, you know, your face-to-face time with people. You never know who. Because luck is when opportunity bumps into preparation. Okay?
Found in long forgotten corners and washed out to the sea. And same old songs, same old stories, same old streets, same old poetry, same old snow, same old broken, same old.
From a myriad of places. I'm from Southern Ontario. I've lived in Yellowknife for a long time, and that's where I consider home still. And I've been on the road or at sea for like a year and a half or so now.
Those songs you sing to us, they turn to lovely dust, and when I leave your lips, don't mind the dusty kiss.
So last year was my first time at Folk Alliance, and I was here with an official showcase, and which was wonderful and felt really good, but that's a very small part of it, and there's all the private showcases and just interacting with people outside of that was kind of where the real connections happened. So yeah, I met a label here last year who invited me to put out my upcoming album with them. So I came back to Folk Alliance with them, and I must say it makes a huge difference to be here for the second year. It's kind of a giant, scary, overwhelming thing. So it was nice just to come back and feel like I had a tiny bit of a sense of things and a few familiar faces, and having the support of the label is helpful as well. So it's still overwhelming though.
Hey, what you doing here? You're not afraid to fly. I can tell by the look in your eyes that you're not afraid to die. It's okay when it's only your fairy tale. Some that all seem to look my way.
After my first showcase, I felt pretty good. It went well. There was people came out to the showcase. Afterwards, I got to talk to a folk DJ.
Hey, what you doing here? When you're not afraid to die. I can tell by the look in your eyes that you're not afraid to die. Well, it's okay when it's only your fairy tale. It's okay when it's only your fairy tale.
Kind of experience all sorts of different emotions. Like, there's so many good players here. For me, it kind of bummed me out a little bit. It's like, oh, they're so good, and it's like, do I fit it? And but it's also kind of motivational in a way, because it's like, oh, well, it just makes you want to work harder at your songs and songwriting and make better stuff.
Picked up on your solo home. Hang good eyes through the curtains drawn. I wait for you want to be gone. And a bang on the door, boy, I brought nearly down. He was Ace my child, she was in a sleeping gown. Said, your daddy home and I stood around. I crept on in. Barely a sound.
In the last year, I feel like I've accomplished a lot as a musician. So I like to think that it's where I'm supposed to be is here right now in my career. But it also feels like there's some very talented people here with teams of people supporting them. So it's a little overwhelming for me right now to be here at times.
I need you and nothing more. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I'm not there.
This is the first time I've done anything international, and it kind of blindsided me. I didn't expect it, and I was just really excited to come down here.
Ghost on fire. I'm your ghost. Oh, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I'm not there. Oh, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I'm not there.
My name is Blair, and I play in a band called the Greenbank Trio. I'm from Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada, and been a trek to come to Kansas City for a traveling band who we tour constantly, and we're slowly making our way into the States, and this is the best way to do it, is just come to something like this, the Folk Alliance, and meet everybody from everywhere else, and only making friends from here.
These doors beside me don't know no one to see, but I just can't leave being friends. Some people are scared of what they don't understand or see too much, but whatever happened will end. Yeah, I'm homegrown. Yeah, I'm homegrown. I'm home. Craig Smith on the keyboard. This is my favorite part. Right here. So I'm walking down your street because these people I'd love to meet. I don't know why they won't just grab. Some people are scared of what they don't understand or see too much, and I just don't see one look with them. Yeah, I'm homegrown. Yeah, I'm homegrown. I'm home.
I've walked many miles in these shoes. There's been days I've sighed the blues, but whenever I feel broken, I know your door's always open.
I did refer to this showcase as the biggest show of my life. I know it wasn't really, like there will be bigger shows, but it's just the pressure of the industry that makes it a little more intense showcasing at Folk Alliance. And just to know that I've traveled so far and had to work so hard to raise the money to get here, it does kind of seem to add a little bit of extra weight.
Because to me this is home. As the wind blows through the trees, I will always be at ease. Fire, wind and stone, this is home.
Overall, I think it was great. I kind of wish I could play more now that I'm down here, but maybe next year, now that I know how things work, if I come back, I'll definitely book some more showcases.
First light. I really wish that I could stay. I think about this place each day.
Being a musician is fun. I have a good time. I drive around, I'm broke all the time. People think it's great that I'm broke all the time. And the odd time I get enough money to pay for a pizza and some gas to the next gig or whatever, and it's fun. It's just an adventure. I have no guarantees, and I like that.
My favorite part of the lifestyle of being a vagabond traveling musician is just meeting lots and lots of interesting people all the time. Yeah.
One of my favorite parts of being an artist is touring, and I've been able to see the majority of Canada because of it.
It's like almost like a hive.
It is challenging, but I wouldn't just walk away from what I'm up to right now in life just to have money, because it's really fulfilling, and I'm happier than I've ever been.
I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's only a good time, and you get to share awesome moments and experiences with people you'd never imagine.
So I'm back in Yellowknife. It's springtime, and it's been quite an adventure since Folk Alliance. Toured all across Canada, came back up, spent some time in my little cabin in the woods. Folk Alliance was a great experience for me as an artist. It was very overwhelming, but it was also extremely inspiring. I've been writing songs and making lots of contacts in the industry. Since I went to Folk Alliance, I've been booked on a few summer music festivals. I got into a mentorship program here in the Northwest Territories that I'm really excited about. I also have been getting some radio play with my new album, which is really great. I don't know if it's directly related to Folk Alliance, but definitely the experience has boosted my confidence as an artist, and I am really grateful that I got the opportunity to go and that I was able to raise enough money on Kickstarter, and that I really did get to do something special that I have been dreaming about.
I'm in love.